says we're live. We're live again.
We're
We're
live.
back. Hey,
Let's
more
go.
frequently than the other podcast, but I was glad to hear it. I was glad to hear it, man. It
Yeah.
was nice. It's always nice to hear an NSDC podcast, getting you guys, you, Sergio, and Elusive together. So
Yeah,
it's nice that
man.
we get to hang out every now and then too. Do something.
100%.
Usually have a guest on. No guest today, unless my wife starts making noise up there. But we got Batman Hush. Shout out to Donnie Boy McCoy, Raj, William, Shane. They were
Yeah.
all just ripping a box of this and Donnie Boy's birthday bash thing they did over on Raj's channel, Wolverine Claws Out.
Yes.
And he pulled out of 608, out of 50, and an out of 20 in his box.
Had a 20 card that may or may not have made me gone to eBay and lurk again.
May or may not have.
May or
Exactly.
may not.
Yes. That's what
If
we tell
I
the therapists. May or may not have caused this.
yeah, it's all Donnie's fault. If I
There
get
you go,
something, it's
Donnie.
Donnie's
Way
fault.
to go! Thanks a lot, Donnie. Appreciate
Yeah.
that. Thanks for getting Jesus hooked on Batman Hush
He's,
out of 20 cards.
I think that makes him officially influencer now.
Influence.
So
He's an influencer
those
now.
guys are
This is true.
influencers.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's got bounties out there, $50 bounty. If you find this specific book, you don't have to own it, you don't have to buy it, you just have to find the book.
Yes.
$50 bounty. So go watch the birthday bash. You find out what book you gotta find it. So Manu's gonna be like, I got that book. He's gonna be shuffling through his stuff like,
You know what? I'm just gonna say this here. I bet you Manu doesn't have that book. How about that?
No, he's a lot of wizard, isn't he?
Yeah. No, I just don't think Manu can find that comic. So Manu, you got a challenge,
you don't
dog.
think he can do it?
$50. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, if he doesn't have it already, he can't find it. It's that simple. Said and done. Plus, it's DC. He's not going to be able to find a DC book. So he doesn't have the repertoire to go after a DC book.
All he knows is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. That's all he knows. Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so you and I opened a box of this. Yeah, man, what was it, 3 weeks ago? It's got to be about 3 weeks ago we opened up a box of this in the Discord. Links in the description below. Selfless plug. We opened up a box of this. We hit 2 numbered cards. Paul, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah. Those guys just opened one of these. Yeah, somebody over there just opened one of these. So my first box, I hit 2 cards. I hit the out of 608 Joker for the star power, which is sick.
Awesome.
Because I believe it's a very similar image on the back of the puzzle for this as well that they use for the back of the puzzle.
Also, something I want to point out. Something I want to point out about that, it's a sparkle effect. If you're collecting DC annual and you get the sparkles out of 99, you put those right next to it. That's a nice little set. Just the same
There
pattern.
You go.
Yeah.
Nice little mix and match.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, this is one my daughter got me for birthday or Christmas or one of the two this past winter. And then Tony was like, "Yeah, I really like that shirt." So I bought him one and sent it to him when we sent him the Minicon stock.
Nice.
So, well, it was supposed to be sent to him when the Minicon stock got sent, but certain daughters forgot to include it. So I forgot to include it in the package, so it didn't go. But we hit we finally got the shirt to him. We also hit the out of 50.
Same sparkle.
The Robin.
Yeah.
The Dead Robin there. Yeah, similar sparkle. It looks a lot better without the sleeve on it, but
it's so shiny. Nice.
It's so hard to see the number too. If you're tipped like this, it's so hard. I think it is. Like I see it here because I know it's there. But like when I first pulled it, I knew it was the parallel, but I didn't realize it was numbered.
It's like a blue foil, right?
Yeah, it's like a blue foil for the number there.
Nice.
So and that's probably why I couldn't see it. So those were the 2 numbers that we hit out of the first box we opened a few weeks ago in the Discord. Matt, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a great night tonight. We're just going to rip into a box of Hush. Chat while we're here. So again, shout out to Donnie Boy, ripping a box of this, hitting out of 20, getting Jesus back into the card collecting. Appreciate that. So,
yeah. And happy birthday to Donnie.
Yes, happy birthday to Donnie, for sure. So he got some cool presents. I seen they got like some Hog stuff, some cool playing cards. So we got some really cool stuff there.
Yeah, that has some good stuff. Make sure y'all check out Raj's channels.
these packs are a pain in the ass, man. You saw that. If you watched Donnie's video that they just did tonight, these things do not open very well at all. So that is definitely
Yeah.
something Cryptozoic can improve upon, is the pack itself and opening. I mean, it's a great design. I like it. It's simple. 5 cards per pack. There is a chance to hit autographs out of this. Very rare though. Yeah, it's a ridiculously hard hit. So the 1 in 13,000 packs for an autograph, and there's a Brilliance parallel, which I think is the 101, 1 in 1,300 packs for those. So in the box, you should get an entire base set plus extras. My first box, I got 8 of the 9 puzzle pieces and majority of the parallels, or more, not parallels, the inserts as well. So the puzzle is 2-sided.
Nice.
Hey, Angelina, we were just talking. See, you start talking about them, and kids show up. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart. So Raj Al Ghul. Now, Doom, you're pretty familiar with the book and the story itself, right?
Yes.
I'm the guy. It's like everybody's like, you got to know everything. You got to know all this stuff. You got to know the history. Fine. I don't need to know all that stuff. I enjoy the cards. I enjoy opening cards, the addiction part of it. I enjoy the images. Unlike the 5-year-old kid that knows nothing about it, I just like the pictures. They look pretty. So
it's one of the few times I know a lot about the cards I'm opening.
Yeah, so
which is great.
It'd be nice for you to give us a little backstory on any of this if we need to. There we go. Nice little Batman and Hush. That's a great image.
On the book.
The typical crotch shot. You got to have one of those in every set. I think it's a requirement. I really like these, the alternate covers with like the pencil effect.
I think those are the variant covers that were like Jim Lee pencil variants.
Yeah, for the books, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. I like those. I try to keep those all separate too, so that way it's easier when I sort them later. All right, we got Little Bird and Busted Ivy. She's one of your favorite DC girls too.
Yeah, right? Especially Hush Ivy, like what she does in the storyline with Superman, really dope.
Hey Tony, how's it going, bud? Knits. Knits. That's how he gets around getting his comments muted. He knits it. Let's go. Some more Hush. Yeah. Dude, you can't get too much of it. I mean, so when you get, if you chase a set, if you're chasing like this, like Donnie said, you have to find a different way to do it to keep excitement going. Because after you open one box, you've got a base set.
Right.
So it makes it a little tougher to stay excited about opening it if all you're doing is going after specific numbers. You almost just go after the singles, but then nobody ever opens the boxes. Shop with the Joker again. Very similar image or same image that they used here.
That's from the same. Just cropped in.
Yep. And then I'm pretty sure it's the same image on the back of the puzzle as well.
Yep.
So, all right, here we go. Here's another one of those inserts.
It's the Oracle.
Annotated Shadow of the Day.
Yeah.
Not enough knits in the world. Sometimes there's too many knits, man. That's how we end up in situations. Jesus, I'm down here, McAllen, Texas.
Yeah.
You said you got a lot of family down here.
Shout out to my fam.
Shout out to your fam. Not the lowest point in Mexico. No. Not the farthest south of Mexico. Pretty damn close. And I didn't see a wall anywhere.
No, you can't see it from here.
No. You can't see it? All right. I mean,
I went I went some time ago, so it might have changed over time, but
yeah.
Also, they don't play with salsa down there. Red or green, they're both hot.
Red or green, very spicy, both of them. Don't let them tell you. Don't ask them which one's the spicy one, and they go the green, and then you go, okay, give me the red. Yeah, it's still spicy. Don't believe it. Roja or Verde, you pick.
Yeah.
Or just put sour cream on it and call it good. Battling the Riddler. There we go. So there's one of the puzzle pieces. So front side is, it's just the artwork. Looks like we got Catwoman's head there.
Yeah.
On the back, you got the card number. So this is going to be the Joker art on the back here. So sometimes you'll see the piece, you'll see the Batman, and you'll see the Hush. There's another piece that looks almost like this. That's similar cutting with the letters. And unless you see the image and the number, it makes you think you got the duplicate.
Oh, okay.
Because it goofed me up. I was like, I got duplicates of that same piece, and then wait, that's not even the same image. Hush, silenced. Killer Croc.
Killer Croc. I think it's the first issue. Yeah, it's awesome. Killer Croc.
What are the special cards in this set? Oh my goodness, the special cards in the set. Okay, first box we opened was on Discord 3 weeks ago. Star Power. That's the insert. That's like the. I equate this to kind of like Ultra Abilities, Ultra Stars from like the Fleer Ultra sets. It's.
I believe there's like a gold parallel,
sparkly
or something.
Yep, they're out of 608. These are the red sparkles or whatever. These are out of 50. Donnie pulled one out of 20 today. The Brilliance is 101s, and then you can hit autographs from Jim Lee and what's the other guy's name?
I don't remember the other one.
Is it just Jim Lee, or is it the other creator?
I think it's I believe it's only Jim Lee. Well, I could be wrong.
Maybe it is just Jim Lee autographs. Somebody in chat can yell at us and tell us.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just like the open cards. I don't really care that much about knowing everything about the checklist. Desperate Attack. Oh, gotta have an Alfred.
Yeah.
Another puzzle piece. That's a good puzzle piece right there.
I think one of the puzzle pieces
that could stand alone just as a card all by itself.
Yeah. I think it's one side heroes, the other side are villains, no?
Yeah, well, the one side is the heroes, and the other side, villains, but it's mostly Joker.
Yeah.
So, yes, there are printing plates, Tony.
Yes.
We do have printing plates as a possibility. I haven't seen any printing plates myself.
When I was eBay scrolling after I got influenced through Raj and Donnie, I saw them.
I know. Those guys, they're the worst, aren't they? Always pumping stuff, making people
buy it. They just have great taste. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them to collect what they want to collect.
Jeff Loeb, the writer. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, that's the other guy.
That's the other guy.
That sounds familiar. I love when they influence you and what you want to collect. Those guys, I swear, I can't. We're just messing, guys. We're just messing with you. Batman Reacts. That's cool. Okay, another one of those annotated cards. Those are pretty cool. I mean, it's got
those are like flashbacks.
Snippets on the back.
Yeah.
Yep. I like that they give you the page, the book, the panel number, and everything.
Yep.
That's kind of cool. Another good Killer Croc. Catwoman there.
Catwoman.
I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of Catwoman with goggles. Not my thing.
That's the modern Catwoman. Yeah.
But I do like as Will says, I like the mayonnaise girls. So.
Yeah, that's true. He did say that.
He did say that.
He said a lot more too.
He did say a lot more. We'll leave it at the mayonnaise thing.
We can't.
The rest of it's the G14 classified conversation. Alternate covers.
Nice. That was awesome.
It's a cool one, but I mean, I'm not really a fan of it because it's so much like wasted space on the book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that'd be a great 4-panel sketch card, like front, back, like the artist autograph or something. That looks so cool.
Yeah, it's a great one to get signed.
That's another alternate cover. Yeah. Saying goodbye. That's a nice image like that. I love the way Jim Lee does it with the grays and the blues.
Yeah, it's awesome. I believe that's his. He doesn't color it. It's his. He has a colorist in every. Project.
Oh, he just pencils it.
He just pencils it. I think
pencils and inks, huh?
Yeah.
So all the things that we love about Jim Lee's art could be attributed to the colorist.
Yeah, I don't know if Tim's here, but Tim knows the colorist.
I mean, his stuff looks great, just the pencils itself. But
yes,
I mean, you add the color to it, it adds a whole nother element.
Yeah.
You know, a lot more depth. That's really cool right there. I think he's going, oh, I wish I would have brought my kryptonite ring. All right. Dynamic Duels, that's another one of the inserts. Catwoman and Harley Quinn. That's probably one that a lot of people go after if they get it in the numbered card. So that's 3 different insert sets so far, plus the puzzle, so that's 4. You got the annotated, the alternate covers, the dynamic duels, and the puzzle. I like that one. That one's great. Batarang coming back to him.
Yeah, that's awesome. I
don't know why he's doing. I don't know why he's doing the abdomen suck in here, or he's puffing the chest a little bit, like the bodybuilder.
Yeah,
but
he's gonna strike a pose.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's awesome.
I love
their battle.
The flames in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, what did Raj say? Dump then pump? Is that how it goes? Dump then pump.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to make as much money that way, but
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome card.
I mean, it's
the same image for the preview card for the Batman.
They did a great job just picking the panels.
Yeah.
From the story for the cards, I mean, I would have honestly seeing a set like this. I would have loved to see Upper Deck do more of this, like picking a specific storyline, because like they did it with AVX and Infinity War and Secret Wars, or whatever the other one was. I didn't even open the other two. The only one of those, that trilogy I opened, was the AVX.
Avengers. Yeah,
but I'm like, so many of them are just like, just not very good images from the panels. So.
Yeah, and it was at the very end too.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer. That's awesome.
Love Batman.
Yeah.
The detail, getting that Tony Perna level, Tony Perna level detail in the card there.
Background. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if he's got any secret things hidden in his artwork. Nathan, are you on the Tony? What do you mean again? I've been on the road since the 6th or 7th of January, man. I have not seen my home in 5 months.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not. So duplicate there. Oh, that's a great. I love that. Batman and a gargoyle. You can't really go wrong with Batman and a gargoyle.
Yeah.
It's like Spider-Man and a gargoyle. It's hard to screw it up.
Yeah. There you go. Huntress,
yeah.
Awesome.
That damn face piece, though, man. I'd love her, but I can't get past the face piece.
Oh, she's awesome. And then that's Catwoman beating her up.
The goggles. I can't do the goggles. It doesn't work for me. So what? Tony, I got your stuff's coming in at some point in time for the MentalCon stuff and the creature set. So we'll be opening and reviewing that on the MentalCon stream. So hopefully you will be able to be available with Elaine to be on the stream when we do the review for that. So Haunted by the Past, Home is Where the Heart Is, or in this case, the Hobby. Brian doesn't even know, does he? I don't think Brian knows, does he, Jesus? Brian, if you've seen any of the streams, you might know that my hobby comes on the road with me.
Oh, yeah.
My domino binders for my PC are in my truck. Any of the top loader binders that I have for my sets are in my truck. They all come with me. So that way, got a numbered card.
You're always home.
And it's not I think it is not a sparkle.
This is at a 20 or a 101.
Dude. Yeah, we make them wait, right? We make them wait.
Yeah.
I just dipped it. I switched it. We just did the whatnot switch. We're I don't usually do that, but that is not one that I've seen, and I couldn't really see the parallel that effect that well on my phone when I was watching earlier with Raj and them for the
Yeah,
out of 20. So I'm not sure on that one.
it's
Yeah,
like
Tony,
a
you better be
prism.
because we didn't get to do a preview video this year for the creature set. So that's cool. That's the box art right there.
Yeah, that's very
That's so
cool.
cool. I like this with the female characters down here.
Mm-hmm.
Killer Croc in there. Hey, Seuss, did you open any of this product?
No, I've only watched Nathan open his boxes.
This is a lie. You just lied to chat. You just watched
Well, and I
Donnie open
watched
right here.
Donnie and Raj. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Also,
Tell me you only listen to the stream
did
without telling me you only listen to the
I
stream.
believe Will open the box? Maybe he didn't. I
I don't
don't
remember.
remember.
He might have. We tend to just drop it in there every now and then, really quick, and then we're in there, we open it, and then we're done. Like there's like not enough notice really in the Discord when we open product.
Yeah.
Jason
Thanks for the
Swords.
spreadsheet hookup. Yeah, spreadsheet.
Yeah, Strange, no problem, man. He was asking for the domino spreadsheet, so I
Nice.
sent him the link so he could save a copy. Donnie got an out of 50.
Ooh, there you go.
Dynamic duels, Batman and Hush. That's the one he was
Batman and
talking about
Hush.
earlier. So Donnie, I
Yeah.
got 2 out of 50s, my guy. I got the Batman and Hush out of 50, and I got the Batman and Dead Robin out of 50. So you know my name. You know where I'm at.
DC
Give your boy a
annual
holla.
set. DC annual set is really nice.
How?
What I like
It
what I
looks
see.
nice. I like the design a lot more than the most recent Marvel annual set. Like I didn't like the changes for the last annual set from Marvel. To
Yeah.
me, it was just too drastic of change design wise. And then I seen somebody was showing some 2016, 2018, 2019 annual. And I was like, man, those look so clean.
With the borders, yeah, those are awesome. Yes, I have been picking up more Turtles cards. I just picked up some today. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The older stuff, they're going back.
Brian, definitely. If you're on the fence about starting DC annual, ComC is a great place to look because, especially once it hits EPAC, you won't be able to pick up base cards there unless people ship them in because the base cards on EPAC will be digital. But it's a great place to look at the parallels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to usually get cards pretty cheap because once people are done with them for the achievements, they'll dump them on there and the prices drop pretty quick.
Yeah, after EPAC,
if I'm looking for anything, I always compare eBay and ComC. If I can get it cheaper on ComC, I just get it cheaper on ComC. So one of the things you can do on a ComC is a lot of times you can send an offer, which is really nice. But I usually put like $1 as the offer, and it tells me what their minimum interest level is at least.
Yeah.
Not that they'll take the minimum amount, but at least tells you what the minimum interest level is. That's a great image. I like that.
That is awesome.
Now you were telling me,
I don't have pet turtles, although my sister had one for a while.
You were telling me there was a difference. Like I know they're different guys, Robin and
Nighthawk. Nightwing.
Yeah.
But there's multiple Robins.
Yeah, there's multiple Robins, right? Because it's more of a mantle sort of thing with Robin, as opposed to the individual person.
Yeah. And I don't know their name. I know Dick Grayson's one of them, and the other one I forget. I think it's I forget the names. I'm not good with the names. But in this storyline, you're dealing with the ghost of the dead Robin, and then you have Nightwing.
Now the question about do you have a pet turtle? You said your sister has a turtle?
Your sister had a turtle. And then
they're
she gifted
dirty
it away.
Freaking creatures, man.
They are. Tim Drake, there you go. Thanks, Tom.
Tim Drake. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Damon Wayne. Okay, see,
that would never fly. That would never fly.
Yeah.
Firearms. Like I need a domino card with firearms. I'm sick of knives and fingers.
I love that. I love when they showed those panels.
Cool. I like this. You can see the Joker in the paint on the wall. It's on both sides there. I was trying to see if there was something in the moon too that I was missing, but I don't think so. Look, you got Joker here as well.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just you don't necessarily pick it up right at first, because you're looking at Batman and everything else is just lines, and then you're like, oh damn, I missed that. That's cool.
That's crazy.
Oh, they're listing off all the different. I'm hoping DC focus on some of the second tier heroes. Captain Atom, Firestorm. The Question. Yeah, I'm sure Upper Deck is definitely going to be able to focus on the second tier characters when they release the 200 and 300 card sets. Whether or not they focus on them is a different story, but they'll definitely be in the sets.
Yeah.
I mean, much like Marvel, Batman and Superman are going to be in almost every single set. They have to be, right?
Yeah, they have to. Some sort of
somehow.
Way. Yeah.
That's a great image. You were telling me that's like one of your favorite. Dude, I didn't even notice that the bat symbol.
Yeah, the back. Yeah, that's.
I believe that's symbol, or is that just the shadow on the?
I think it's a silhouette of the clouds.
Oh, okay, yeah, of them.
But it does look like a bat
symbol. Yeah,
and that's where
that's so cool.
Either second or third issue where you find out she's controlling Superman. It's crazy.
Yeah, Ivy's chin. That's nice. I like that. Just so much emotion in the art. Like just the panel, just the one panel, the storytelling that you can just imagine from just seeing the panel.
Yeah, concept art
little
is
lovers, awesome. Little lovers.
Yes. Yep.
Art there.
Awesome card.
Yeah. There's just so many great pictures. There we go.
And that again, that's the image they're using on the base card for Batman Metal that we've seen. Previews.
What do you think he bench presses? I mean, he's got to be like 600 pounds with a build like that. I mean, ridiculous. Those biceps. Arnold Schwarzenegger never had biceps that big.
It's Jim Lee, Jim Lee had to hulk him up a little.
Where's Tim? He'd be like, "What'd you say again?"
I think, Tim's not here because he's probably watching The Last of Us.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's dropped. Another episode dropped tonight. I wait till I've been waiting till the series are done for the year or the seasons are done, and then just binge watching them then.
It's a great.
I don't like watching it, getting hooked, and then having to wait a week or 2 weeks sometimes.
Yeah. I don't have discipline, so I watch it every week.
So this is the one that we got earlier that if you didn't look at the art and you just looked at this, you're like, oh, I got the same thing, but it's different art because it's front and back. So this is actually on the opposite side of the puzzle. So you got, this is like, there'd be the middle piece here. Like this one might be, it might be something like that.
Oh yeah, puzzle. Diamond Hush.
Yep.
450, yeah.
£450. See, chat always got the stats.
Jim Lee is amazing. Tony, what's your favorite artist overall? I don't know if I've ever heard you say it.
Who is Tony's favorite artist? That's a great card.
Huge
it's one of that's the panel that's on the animated.
Yeah.
Annotated.
Yeah.
So I mean, even that, like that's something where Upper Deck would screw that up. You know what I mean? In the sets that they had done recently, and this isn't the trash Upper Deck. It's just like what we've seen them do, though. They reuse the image, but Cryptozoic did a good job of using that same image, cropping it differently, and having it have a really good effect on both cards.
Yeah. Neil Adams, that's a great one.
Isn't that a singer? Oh, Brian Adams.
No, it's not the wrong Adams.
Yeah, wrong one.
That's awesome. I can take control.
Another dynamic. Oh, okay, that's the one we just pulled the 50 out.
That's the one you just pulled, yeah.
Oh, that's the one we pulled out of 50. Dynamic duels. Okay. Oh, we got 2 inserts in that same pack. Annotated.
Nice.
Nice.
There
we go.
Sweet.
I like this, like watercolor art.
Yeah.
Did I get
Those
that
are
right,
supposed to
Tony?
be
Is
like,
that right, Jesus? Is it supposed to be like watercolor?
it looks like watercolor. I asked
Yeah.
Tim. Tim said
See,
it was just the, I
oh,
believe it's just the flashbacks.
Tim don't know. See,
Uh,
Tony, I'm
Tim
learning.
knows too much. Oh, top three from Tony. Yeah, Jim Lee,
Jim Lee,
George
George
Perez, John Byrne.
Burley, John
Yeah, especially
Byrne. Okay.
Wolverine.
I know Jim Lee. I've heard George Perez's name. I don't know the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I just like the images. I don't really dig into who the artist is or stuff like that. Unless I want to get something from them, then I dig it. But...
Yeah, you've seen John Byrne art. He did a lot. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure I have. I'm sure
Yeah,
I have.
you see it.
I find it, for myself personally, I find it very hard to just pick a piece of art up and go, oh, it's that person's. Like, you
Yeah, no,
guys,
it takes time.
Tim is really good at that. Matt is really good at that. There's a few of you guys that are like
Tim,
really good at, like,
but Tim's been staring at the art for like since he was a kid.
Sometimes I think he just makes. Sometimes I think he knows we don't know, and he just makes names up.
That too, yeah. I think sometimes he just throws names to throw us off. It's something Tim would do.
Why are we taking shots at Tim?
Oh, because he's not here and he wouldn't watch The Last of Us.
That's right.
Yeah.
He went and watched The Last of Us with his wife instead of hanging with his guys.
Cryptozoic had a nice run. Just two folks on U52. Yeah.
That's really cool. And then you got the angel in the background.
Yeah, that's awesome. You got the ring.
Kryptonite ring. Yeah. And take him down. All right, another alternate covers there.
Hardly. Crazy.
Yeah, she is. So yeah, Tony's
Alex Ross.
Set,
Alex Ross.
Oh, there you go. Tony's set got mailed out. Well, most of it got mailed out, and we had some issues with the printer on some promo cards or something like that, and the Canadian Post is being stupid with striking again. But the communication from Perna Studios has been top notch, man. They let you know exactly what's going on, when it's going on, kind of what they're doing to resolve it. But yeah, during MentalCon, we're going to review their newest set they just dropped, and we're just like we did on the previous set. We're going to give away an entire set, an entire base set, an entire pearl set, and one sketch card. From that, we're also going to give away a Hush base set as well.
Nice.
So we've got a whole bunch of other stuff, whole bunch of auctions.
See, Nathan, I don't know the Tim situation where
Rodriguez was the best.
Where you're just throwing names. I cannot verify this or not.
I don't know. Chat, fact check him. Somebody fact check Tony. We gotta keep him in line. He will definitely just make up some stuff. I'm pretty sure Pepina is a made up name because I think he's used that before, and somebody was like,
"It sounds like a Tony name if you made one."
Exactly. I like that, Harley. That's nice. I mean, her gun is just like ridiculous, but I mean, it's still cool.
Yeah, no,
it fits her.
Cartoon.
Hildebrand Brothers. Yeah, there you go.
Hildebrand Brothers. As far as like Marvel card art, I think Hildebrands are definitely my favorite overall. That 94 set's special to me.
All right, this should be our out of 608 star power here. So, damn it, I'm doing the thing I don't like to do. I don't like when people peek. I don't like when people call it out ahead of time, and I'm doing it. I don't know.
It's fun. It's your cards.
I know, but
let's go.
Could we? And another one. Let's go.
Superman, just in time. Superman trailer's been looking great.
387. I'm not selling that though because I want to put this is the lowest. This is the lowest version you can get of the Star Powers. There's not a base of it.
Yeah.
So it's basically the base card. So I want to do obviously the base set, the inserts bases, and these are the two that I got in my two boxes. Awesome. Joker and Superman. It only gets one step better, and that's Batman. So, I mean, that's a win. 2 boxes, and you get 2 of the top 3 characters. The boxes are they're like $75, $80, something like that.
Yeah, really good price.
Yeah, really good price just to open it and to get a set, and a couple number cards.
And
we're gonna get, I believe we're getting 3 numbered cards here. Tommy's Funeral. Because we got that one that we set aside. Yeah. Like, lose the goggles, and teenage me is not coming out of his room for a while. I mean, what the? There we go. There's the villains on the back. So most of the back puzzle image is Joker, and then all these other villains are in the background. Just so good. So good. They planned the puzzle out so well.
That's awesome.
There you go.
I think that's a cover, either that or a splash page. I don't know, but it's beautiful image.
That's the sister one to her controlling Superman.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is one that I wish they, with all the space here, and then like some of the inserts, they had the book, the page, the panel, all that stuff was listed out. I wish they would have done that with this and just added that extra line of text to say this is the page, the book, and the panel that it was out of.
Would have been neat.
Mm-hmm. That way, if you're like me and you don't necessarily read all the books and stuff, you haven't kept up with any of that, you can go, oh, I really like that image. Now I want to go get the book. And you know exactly where to go. Hey, Amanda, how's it going?
Yeah, Amanda.
Gorgeous. Yeah. She was so nice. I sent her a message earlier, and I was like, Amanda, are YouTube links allowed in the DCCW group? Oh, by the way, if you're a Marvel card fan and you like DC cards too, or you're just a DC card fan, DCCW,
it's the group you want to be in.
Cards Worldwide, something like that. DCCW on Facebook. Amanda's the admin for that. She created that group. So go over there, join that group, check it out. But she's like, yeah, Nathan, for you, go right ahead. Anything. I was like, oh, I feel so.
She did a lot of content this weekend. Make sure you check out her YouTube.
She did. I got them saved on my watch list. I'm going to be listening to them on my next drive shift.
Had Keith Boyle on one.
I got the
really awesome. They're going through some autos.
I've got the weekend the weekend one with her and Ian, and then I've got the
that was good
with her and Keith is the most recent one that she did.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And the dynamic duels. All right, Riddlers, another Batman and Nightwing there. All right, so let's take a look here. Well, before we get to that card, let's take a look what we got here. Okay, so the first box we opened about 3 weeks ago, we hit the Joker out of 608. We hit the Batman and Dead Robin out of 50. Tonight, we hit Superman out of 608. So 2 of the top 3 characters easily for the star powers checked off the list. And then Batman and Hush out of 50 on the dynamic duels. So that's really cool. What do we get insert-wise? So like I said, you're going to get a full base set most likely in here, plus some extras. At least my first box got an entire base set. Dynamic duels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those.
Nice.
The alternate covers, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those, which is really nice because that's like, for me, that's my favorite insert, not counting the puzzle. So to get 8 of them in the box, that's really nice.
Yeah. The
annotated insert, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of those. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 puzzle pieces. Last time we got 8 puzzle pieces. So you're probably going to get like 7 to 8 puzzle pieces. If you get a lucky enough box, you might get all 9. So, but I should be able to finish off the puzzle now. I don't remember which piece I needed, but hopefully one of these is.
It's probably the 8th one's probably in that stack over there.
It might be in this stack over here because we got a different little
special for. But before we get there, I do think Tony was just throwing out names because this has to be made up.
It's not even Goyden Bloom, even if that is a real name, doesn't go with Sven.
Has to be.
Bloom would be like a Jewish name, and Sven is like a Norwegian, Swedish name.
It has to be later.
Tony, come on, you got to get
It's
your.
It's the guys with the T name, Tony and Tim. Those are knuckleheads.
There we go. Yeah, always knuckleheads. Always. All right, we'll start from the back here. Just because tonight, for some reason, I'm doing the things I don't really like when I'm watching videos. I'm like, I'll just show the damn card.
It's okay.
All right, Nightwing Gold. Puzzle piece. There we go. 8 puzzle pieces. So 8 puzzle pieces out of the box. That's what I got in my first box as well. So probably pretty consistent to get 8 puzzle pieces. All right.
Let's peek. Let's peek. We're looking at either a 1 of 1 or out of 20.
Slow roll the shit out of this thing just because I don't know what it is. I can't tell.
I don't even know where the number. Oh, it's on the left side.
Oh.
Out of 20.
Out of 20. All right, so that's the same parallel that Donnie got.
And it's like a prism, right? Oh, wow.
Oh, the puzzle. God, dude. The puzzle piece.
They have a puzzle piece out of 20? Oh, wow.
That's the one that I was like, that's the card all on its own.
Is the back foil too?
Oh, my God. If it's the back of the freaking puzzle too. Dude, because that's Joker's face if it's the back of the puzzle.
And if that, then Donnie's screwed. He's gonna have to go a full out of 20 set.
If the back is, if that's all right.
Let's go. Come on now. Let's go.
Oh,
they didn't foil the back.
They didn't foil the back.
Come on, perfect opportunity.
A miss there. But because you get the front and the back foiled. Like if you have the same parallel, then you can have a full puzzle front and back with the same foiling. That is so cool.
It's a great card.
No, Amanda.
That's right, Amanda.
The one I need.
He's got to catch them on. No, you got to catch.
You kidding me? I could sell this and it pays for both my boxes plus some money, probably.
You could do that
too. Tim, hey, I got something Batman for you. You know, I took out one top loader, and this one's going in the top loader. That's meant to be.
And I'm glad Tim's watching The Last of Us because he didn't get to see this awesome card. Yeah,
he didn't get to see that.
Hit that, Tim.
Now you got to watch it on replay, and you're not going to have the same emotion.
We're going to find out if he really watches our content because I'm not going to tell him.
Oh no, he don't watch. You kidding me? He's gonna get done watching The Last of Us, go on a Pokemon buying binge and whatnot.
He will. I'll bet 3 a.m.
Tim, I don't know why we're taking shots at you tonight. It's just because you're not here. You decided to pick a different show. That's what happens. That's what you get. You know, that's not fair to Tim either because Will's not here either. So Will.
Tim's a June Gemini. He's thrown a lot of shots over the weeks.
That's what he gets. Yeah. That's right. That's what he gets. The June Geminis, right? The May Geminis are the good ones. The June Geminis, not so much.
Oh, they're all good.
Shout out to Brian.
Yeah, May Geminis more approachable.
Brian's in Michigan, and they had some nasty storms. They confirmed 7 touchdowns for tornadoes this past week.
Oh, man.
That whole West Michigan, Central Michigan, they got hit hard. So, man, thoughts going out to everybody there.
Prayers out to people who were affected out there in Michigan.
Everywhere. I mean,
that's what happens. You don't pull up to the stream. You're gonna
Tim always catches strays. Man, Tim caught a stray during the MentalCon interview with the Cherries.
Wait. Are you serious, Tony? You're a June Gemini too? Oh,
I think his birthday's coming up. Like I was scrolling through the Facebook.
That adds to so many Geminis.
So many.
Yeah. No, we believe that. 100%.
When's the Gemini cutoff in June?
I think it's the 21st.
The 21st. Oh,
or the 20th.
On what's Tyler's birthday? 20. Oh, she got her earbuds. She can't hear. She's up there watching Marvelous Miss.
Oh, whatever. June 18th.
June 18th. There you go. Man, too many Geminis. Amanda, too many Geminis. Too many wrestling fans. Too many Red Wings fans.
Most Geminis are wrestling fans.
Most of them. It's true. So that's it, guys. That's the hit right there. I mean,
awesome card.
Other than one of the base cards in the out of 20 or the 101 or an autograph, I mean, this is puzzle piece wise, that's the puzzle piece to get.
All of it? Oh man, it's gonna look beautiful.
Of all the whole puzzle.
That's
man. I don't even. I can try real quick to get you guys an idea of what this looks like.
The puzzle piece. Yeah.
Just the puzzle. Yeah.
How many pieces is it? Is it like
whip something together here real quick?
More than 9?
9. It's a 9 piece.
A 9 piece.
Yeah. Where's she go? She goes this side, right? Maybe. This Robin. No. Here, he's gonna be moving you guys all over the place here. Batman. Hush. It is only 9, right? Yeah, it's only 9.
Oh, yeah. So like Amanda says, you only need 8 more. You got it.
Off. Yeah, there you go. We're just missing. I got this. I'm pretty sure I already got this piece here with the Superman. So there's your front. You're just missing Superman here. A little bit of Huntress. All right. Okay. So then we got to completely flip this and slide them. Don't drag the car over the.
That feels like it's more than 9, though. That feels like it might be a 12.
Yeah, that one doesn't even seem right. That one seems like it goes like that. It feels like it should be more, right?
Yeah.
I think this might be a 12-piece puzzle, Boo.
It might be.
Yeah, I think it is, because the one I had before when I had built it out as a 9, they can't do us with a 12-piece puzzle. Who taught these guys how to put cards in a binder?
It might be 16.
Man, I don't want to have to go and buy a freaking 3x4 freaking binder just to be able to display the puzzle.
What will we open next stream? I'm not sure, Brian. Never know.
Next stream, yeah, Brian. It just depends, man. It could be Ninja Turtles. It could be freaking X-Files. It could be. This is
X-Files. Now we're talking.
Hobby Hangouts, just about collecting. It's not necessarily about.
Could be Amanda's favorite, wrestling cards.
It could be. It could be wrestling cards. Yeah. It could be action figures. Yeah. It could be. Pogs. I mean, it could be Pokemon cards. Could be. Yeah. It won't be V-Friends. So sorry to all you V-Friend guys.
Yeah, ready.
You guys don't even count.
I got my pack. My PSA magazine pack.
You got a pack?
I did. I opened it. It was bent, so it wasn't great, but yeah, super shiny something. Definitely get open.
Super shiny something. It doesn't even got to be shiny. It could just be dull, action figures. It could be Hot Wheels. It could be Batmobile. Shout out to Elusive. It could be food. It could be food. Shout out to Sergio.
That would be my favorite. Huh.
Oh, look who showed up.
Oh, wow.
We said his name like 80 times, and he finally showed up.
Wow.
Last
Hello,
of us
Tim.
must have finished.
Yeah.
What's up, Tim? Sorry about all the strays tonight, Tim.
Yeah, you caught a lot. Just rewind.
They were just, it was just all in good fun, man. Nothing personal. So, but, oh no, my internet glitched there for a second. Brian says he's got over 457 card sets, various completions.
That's nice,
dude. Yeah, you definitely need a checklist, Excel sheet with what you have or need or something. Make it a little easier. I couldn't imagine
push
trying
to
to go.
friends.
Oh my goodness,
yeah,
it's ridiculous.
They're really pushing that.
Yeah, they're trying. So I'm surprised somebody hasn't gone on and just like flipped them over and gone, there's no serial numbers. Trash.
Oh, good.
That pushes like nothing else, right?
Tim, I'm glad you had your vest on.
You got to have that protection, brother.
Yeah, at all times. Excel, yeah.
Yep, Excel. I use Excel for my domino. I use Excel for my set stuff when I'm trying to finish things off. Yep, Paul's right. Last of Us is over. See, everybody in chat knows what we're doing. We made sure that
it's part of your mythology.
Why you weren't here, Tim?
Yeah, Tim.
Yep.
Sorry, just how it goes.
I hope it was a sad one, I don't know. I haven't seen any of this season yet. I hope it was a sad episode and that it was worth the tears. That's all I can say. So
yeah, make sure you rewind to. Well, don't. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna tell him.
Yeah, we can't show him either. If he wasn't here to see it, then he's got to go back and watch it.
I feel like
I'm not even
jumping the line.
I'm not even posting it in Discord.
Yeah, no.
Not until tomorrow. It's just going to be that way. So you'll like it though, Tim.
You will. You'll love it.
Slide into my DMs afterwards. I can show him these ones though, right? I can show him these ones though.
Nice.
We pulled Superman out of 608, Tim, and we pulled Batman and Hush Dynamic Duels out of 50.
Yeah.
But we also pulled another card.
A very shiny card.
That's as much as you get to see. Next time, show up, man. I'll catch the replay. All right. Bet. Wait, I don't know what that means, but I think I used it correctly. Will.
Yeah, bet. Yeah, that's
let me know if I used that right.
Yeah, did I use that right? Used it right. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The Discord chat's
all the kids say
been rubbing off. Yeah.
I don't know how many people in chat are my age, but that's what the kids say these days. Well, I don't even know if they say it these days. I think my daughter tells me it's old. I don't know.
It is. Oh yeah. No, we're in
like every year the language is changing.
Yeah, we're washed.
Speaking of her, she's not watching anymore. I'm sure of it. I almost guarantee she's not watching anymore. She decided she's leaving us. She's moving to Georgia. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
kids.
Nice.
Don't have kids, guys. They break your heart when they get older. Nathan Hippisack. Yeah, I'm so hip, Paul. I'm
51. Nice.
51. All right, Brian, you got me beat. He's closer to Jake's age. Jake's, I think, 53 or 54. So
shout out to Jake.
45.
Jake was very active in
he is. Yeah, he's
Friday night, Saturday morning. It was nice to hear from him.
Nice. Yeah, he's been busy, man. Work is him and I. Work has just been this year. That's been our thing. It's just work. So I mean, that's unfortunately put some other things on the back burner, but MentalCon's coming up soon. We got one more month, June 21st, 22nd for that. Amanda, this is your reminder. Don't forget, I'm not bugging you, but this is your reminder because you tell me to pester you. So I'm doing it publicly so chat can shame you. Tony's gonna be 55 soon, but I want to be cremated with my clay. Oh man, that's okay, Brian. I mean, if I was your kids or your wife or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not burning those cards with him.
No, I respect it. I respect
the request. I respect the request. Doesn't mean the family's going to. I hope they do if that's what you want, though, man.
Let's assume they are, though.
Many years down the road, though. Many years down the road, though. When that's the only option, there's not enough room to bury ananybody anymore. It's just that's the only option.
Then I could really be one with.
There you go. He's gonna be the next Dalai Lama or whatever it is in the Buddhist the next Buddha, right? They're gonna lay all the stuff out on the blanket and they're gonna be like a card that was like left over from his collection that they forgot. And the kid's the person's gonna pick that and they're gonna be that is absolutely correct.
That is also not too far from what shout out to Johnny. Johnny said, I can't choose a favorite one. They're all going with me. So,
I always say, like, with my domino PC is like, it doesn't matter. It's never going anywhere until I'm gone. And then after that, they can do what they want with it.
There you go.
So, but cool. Yeah, I think we covered a whole bunch of different stuff tonight.
Yes.
Afterlife.
All of life.
Batman Hush, All of Life, wrestling.
Last
BCCW, we got that plug out there. Last of Us. We took our mandatory shots at Tim. So Tim, good thing you wore your vest tonight. I think he knows if we schedule it, he should just put a vest on. So
we found out Tony is a Gemini to the number of Geminis.
Yeah. Yep. mentalcon.betterworld.org. I'll put it in the chat.
Reincarnate as a redemption card. It's hilarious.
I'm going to put this link in the chat if you guys want to check it out. Bookmark it. We're going to be adding more sketches soon, plus as they come in. But this is where the MentalCon auctions are going to be. So you can bookmark that. That's where the MentalCon auctions will be. Well, that page will take you where there is the auction section. There's a straight donation section, and pretty soon we'll have the raffle section up there too. The raffle is going to be a 9-panel, not a puzzle, but it's 9 different pieces of art from 9 different artists, all 5x7s. The theme this year is DC. All 9 arts will be DC. It'll be custom framed with museum glass. I don't know what the technical term is, but double matted, so it'll have like a white border around each image, and then you'll have the primary color mat with a little plaque at the bottom that says MentalCon 2025. So, and that'll be a raffle ticket basis. So you basically donate to receive a few raffle tickets, and then towards the end of the stream, we do the drawing to see who wins that as well. So, thanks for sharing one of the hobbies. Yeah, absolutely, Brian. Anytime, man. Don't forget, like and subscribe, everybody. We appreciate all of you. You guys are all awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight on a Sunday night, short notice. Jesus, take it easy, brother.
Peace out.
See ya.